walked into the building here this morning and the security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. Been fired up for this one. The puck is dropped. Let's go. Shot! And he gets in front of that. KooKoo's got it in their own zone. Here they come on the attack. Lenght has got the puck inside the defensive zone. KooKoo's got it now. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Intercepted. Lenght has got the puck against the boards. And he snags that one with the glove. Great defensive effort with the strip. With the stop.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
KooKoo's got the puck here in the open ice. KooKoo's on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Makes a move in front.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. They win the draw and go on the attack. He tips it. Oh, what a save in front. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Can they take advantage after winning that draw?
Ozone face-off, James.
It's in! He scores! Saipa's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Up along the wing. Oh, look at this chance! Oh, look at the pass! Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Comes up with the stop. Tries to get the puck to Fortier. KooKoo's gained possession along the boards. KooKoo's got the puck along the wall. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Lenght has got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Haikila. On the attack along the boards. Grabs the puck in the corner. Forces the turnover. KooKoo is looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save. An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that, getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
KooKoo's got it in their own zone. With possession along the wall. Takes it to the front. Decides to think about it. Oh, wow. Scores! And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
Well, a short-handed goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around, you swing the momentum, you get a shorty to tie it up. James,
Kouvola's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looks like it has.
Lapinrant has got the puck along the wall. Gives it right back. Handles the puck. Stones him in front.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Lapinrant has got control of it now from their own end. Slides the puck over. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams now back to even strength.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Here in the back half of this period, we got a tie game. Nusiainen's moving the puck through his own zone. Kouvola's got it along the wall. Drives to the sweet spot. Hyroinen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. And they're going to go. And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed and a tough one on the other end.
Well, I hope they enjoyed the action because they're going to be watching the rest of this one from upstairs.
Yeah, and that's the call. You fight in this league, you're going to get ejected, so they'll spend the rest of it in the showers.
Saipa's got a hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Tosses it to Parsonen. Steps inside the line. Cuts to the front. And that shot dies in traffic. Takes the feed from the wing. Takes the puck at the point. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Takes the cross-ice pass. Kouvola's regained possession of the puck. Davidson's got it along the wing. Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Kouvola's going to play it from the corner. Here's a backhand. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Heikla's got the puck. Kouvola's got a hold of it against the wall. Kouvola's in now. From point blank! Hyroinen's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lapinrant has generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Saipa's gained the line and into the zone. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner.
Being a fan pays big dividends with Home Points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Download our free app today and start earning great rewards. Scan the barcode on your ticket today to earn points for attending tonight's game.
Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. And we are underway with period number 2. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Saipa's got to find a way to increase their power play efficiency in this game. They had opportunity in the first period, and they weren't able to convert, a reason they're trailing.
Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Kivaholme's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
When I played, I was a PKer here, James, and you know when you jump the boards that you're out there to do a job. It is your role to make sure you stymie that offense and you get your team back to even.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Oh, and he whiffs! And the defenders come up with the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. How did he stop that one? Takes a shot. They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. I love the patience of this power play. It's all about puck movement, and when you're going to let a shot go, you want to make sure that there's traffic net front, and that's exactly what happens. The goaltenders scream, and they find the back of the net.
Kavula's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Sends a pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Moving into the attacking zone. Works it across to Parsonen. What a steal in his own end. At center, takes the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Kuvola's got the puck in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Skates to the crease. And scores! Wow, you might call that the Continental Divide.
Yeah, it's a coast-to-coaster, and what about of individual skill? He's just scanning and processing and ticking them off one by one until he ends up scoring. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
Kuvola's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Oh, he gets some lumber on that! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Kuvola's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, would be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Saipa's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first, James. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Lenght has got the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Aho. And he coughs it up with the pass. Luoto's got it in the offensive zone. Stones him with the blocker. Moves the puck. They go on the attack through center. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Sends the pass over. Kovula's got the puck in the corner. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Lenght has got a hold of the puck. Makes a save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lenght has got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Bows won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Davidson. Gaining momentum along the boards. Puts the puck on net, and we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Well past the midway mark of this period, 4-2 is the score. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And he takes the pass. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Lenght is going to play the puck from behind the cage. Picked up along the wall by Bell. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
Lenht's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
Unloads it! What a stop! Kovula's got it in their own zone. Saipa's ready to go on the attack. Salamaki's going to play it against the half wall. Grabs the puck. Saipa's looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Handles the puck at the point. Grabs it in his own end. Gains the zone along the right wall. Penalty coming up here.
Anytime you're in the dying minutes of a period, you have to maintain your focus, especially when you're shorthanded. It's all about creating some momentum and killing the penalty. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Kovula's got it from behind the net. Second intermission approaching quickly here. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Salamaki's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Saipa's got it in the offensive zone. Redirected off a stick. Kuvula's got a hold of the puck now. Kuvula's in on the offensive attack now. Into the corner of the attacking area. Quick feed to Nusiainen. Moves it around along the half wall. Look at this. Takes the pass. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next.
Do you want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season tickets. Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs. Call the box office for more information or check out our website.
And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Lapinranta's short-handed unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Cuts to the paint. Big save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Salamaki's got it against the boards. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Already down in the game and your back's against the wall. This is a massive kill. You want to keep the game within reach.
Saipa's in transition. He grabs the puck here at the point. Kuvula's got the puck. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass. Nusiainen's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Sends it over. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
Kuvula's got a hold of it along the wall. Scoops up the puck now. They fight for it along the boards. Kuvula's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he loses control here. Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender. Saipa's looking to break out. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Kuvula's got the puck in their own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Kuvula's got possession here in the offensive zone. Lapinranta's got the puck shorthanded. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Bow. Here's a shot, and the puck dies with the trapper save. Here's a short pass to Luoto. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Here's the pass. Saipa's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the boards by Bow. Takes the feed. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Goes right to the crease. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Davidson's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Saipa's won the draw. Gets it back. Here they come up along the wing. From the point, they take control of it. Both sides are evened up as the power play has it. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. This goal is a perfect example of playing defense on your toes, not on your heels. He pounced for an interception. He attacked. He knew it was coming, and he jumped on it here, James. He led to the offense, and he's able to get a helper on the goal. But it's all about that initial interception.
Saipa's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they clawed their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counter-attack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
Kovula's got the puck against the half wall. Saipa's got it in their own zone. Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle. Pass across to Nusiainen. Taken along the wall by Persinen. Kovula's across the blue line. Kovula's got the puck against the boards. Right on the doorstep. Makes the save with the glove.
Lapinranta is in a much better position than they were earlier in this game. That's because of their resilience and tenacity on the puck. They never gave up, a no-quit attitude, and they're back in this game.
Drives to the paint! Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Saipa's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Heikila. Kovula's got it now. Denies him!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Saipa's taking possession in their own end. Hortier's got it along the boards. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Bowes won it. Takes the feed. Kovula's got possession here in the neutral zone. Drives to the crease. Oh, a clutch save. Bowes got it in the defensive end. And that's deflected. And he feeds it down to Aho. Puck moved over to Fortier. Lebanon's taking it from his own end. Across the line and on the attack. Slips by the check. Saipa's got control of it now from their own end. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Into the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. Stopped by the goaltender. Back-to-back saves there. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Lapinranta's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Turns him away. Kovula's got the puck in the defensive end. Kovula's crossed the line and on the attack. Here he is in close. Gives them nothing in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving, a reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, one-goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. Here's a chance. And they score! And here we go with a clutch third
this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens. Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Nice feed from the right wing. KooKoo's on the attack. Shot! Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Davidson's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Lapinranta's got a hold of the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Shot! Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Davidson's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Solid check to slow him down. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next.
Listen up, fans. For tonight only, all team jerseys are 15% off regular price with the presentation of your ticket stub. Get yours before they're all gone.
Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Who's the hero going to be? Look out. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. And he takes the dish. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Saipa's working the puck near the point. Puts it on net. Handles that one.
Ronan's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
A critical draw here. Lapinranta's won the faceoff. Quick pass across to Aho. Sends a pass over. Denies him. He got all of it. KooKoo's got possession of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot. Can't pull the trigger. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Lapinranta's won the face-off deep in their own end. Sends it in deep. KooKoo's got the puck behind the net. KooKoo's moving it into the offensive end. Down to the final minute in overtime. Looking to end it. Scores! There it is! The overtime winner! Wow! What a night!
He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.